Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have your scoring for the upcoming World event starting on November 28th, 2022. So let's get into it. It is called Crystal Summons. World event Crystal Summons. Once again, appreciate y'all for the chatathon. Went really, really good. About as good as I could expect when I crashed 2 times. So went good, went good. Even if without those, it would have went well. So as good as any other one. So thank you so much for the chatathon. It was awesome. All right, World Event Crystal Summons. There are 6 battles that players can encounter during the event. Chris Hound, Ice Golem, the Sapphire Giant, Frost Feather, Glaceon, and Saphirax. The first 5 battles are randomly chosen, but they all have an equal chance of appearing on the map. The battle against Saphirax will only appear after the player wins 4 of the other battles. Once you have defeated him, all battles reset, and you'll need to fight another 4 battles to spawn Saphirax again. Scoring. You can find the following rewards for each of the different battles you may encounter. All right, let's read them from the most to the least. All right, so Saphirax is worth 12 blue crystals. That's almost double Glaceon, who's worth 7 blue crystals. Frostfeather is worth 6 blue crystals. The Sapphire Giant is worth 5. Ice Golem is worth 5. And Chris Hound is worth a measly 4. So each blue crystal is worth 5 points. The battles against Saphirax will drop a variable number of blue crystals, on average about 1.18 times the base amount. So if we go over this again here, Saphirax is worth 60 points. Glaceon is worth 35 points. Frost Feather is worth 30 points. The Sapphire Giant is worth 25. So is Ice Golem, 25. And Chris Hound is worth 20 points. So Saphirax is going to be, it's probably going to have a special emblem or badge, and even if it doesn't, it's going to be the only thing on the map most likely. You'll know when it's going to, you know that it's time to fight Saphirax, because you'll fight 4 battles, and then Saphirax will appear, and you will have to fight him, and, when he pops up, fight him. So Saphirax is worth the most. Glaceon is worth the second most. That's a base legendary, base rarity legendary. So that's worth the second most. And then Frost Feather is also a legendary. So that's the only thing you're going to have to figure out is the difference between Glaceon and Frost Feather. That's where the you're going to have to actually remember something. Otherwise, the Sapphire Giant, the Ice Golem, they're both epic, and they're both worth the same. Chris Hound is an ultra rare, so it's worth the least. It's the lowest rarity, and it's worth the least. So it's base rarity order all the way. Saphirax, worth the most, probably has a special emblem or badge. It's probably going to be by itself on the map, so you're not going to have to do brain science or anything to figure out to take Saphirax. It's worth the most. It's probably going to be by itself or have a special emblem or badge. Other than that, Glaceon is worth more than Frost Feather. So it's reverse alphabetical order. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So reverse alphabetical order. So not alphabetical order, the other way around. Those 2 are legendary. And then you have the Sapphire Giant and Ice Golem, which are purple. They're epics. They're worth the same. Chris Hound is going to be blue. It's ultra rare. It's worth the least. So once again, Saphirax is going to pop up by itself. It's worth the most. Chris Hound is an ultra rare. It's base rarity order. Ultra rare is the lowest rarity. It's worth the least. It's going to be blue. Glaceon and Frostfeather are going to be that gold color. They're base legendaries. That's the only one you really have to remember, is that Glaceon is worth more than Frostfeather. And then the Sapphire Giant and Ice Golem are both going to be purple. They're both epics, and they're both worth the same, so it doesn't matter. So if you see all of these, if you see Glaceon, Frostfeather, Sapphire Giant, Ice Golem, and Chris Hound, make sure you pick Glaceon. If you see Glaceon and Frostfeather, make sure you pick Glaceon. If you see Frostfeather and the Sapphire Giant and Ice Golem, pick Frostfeather. If you see the Sapphire Giant, Ice Golem, and Chris Hound, make sure you pick either the Sapphire Giant or Ice Golem. If you see the Sapphire Giant and Ice Golem, it doesn't matter which one you pick. Saphirax is worth, it's going to drop a variable number of blue crystals, which doesn't matter because it's going to pop up all by itself. You're going to take it either way, so what does it matter if it goes up by 1.18 times or not? Because you're going to pick it no matter what every single time anyway, so what does it matter if it goes up by a little bit? But yeah, that is pretty much it. It's pretty easy. Base rarity, make sure you pick Saphirax, which is going to look different anyway and pop up by itself most likely. And then after that, the only thing you have to remember is base rarity order. except for Glaceon and Frostfeather. They're both legendary. Pick Glaceon over Frostfeather. That's it. That's all you have to remember. Anyways, like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below. Another thing that sometimes you'll see on these, it'll tell you when like a new troop is added to the drop table, but I have not seen that in a very long time. Like the last one I saw was maybe a tarot card was added to the vault key drop table, but normally like under this, like above Gems of War Forum and below like each blue crystal, right here it'll say like when a troop is added to the drop table, like a troop that we would have paid for in the campaign pass, maybe now it's available in keys or something, or a tarot card that was in the campaign pass is now in the vault key drop table. They'll usually have it right here, but I have not seen that in quite a while, so I don't know. Keep an eye out for that if you want to know when certain troops come back into the game, but I don't know if they're doing it like they should be doing it. So let me know if you see any of those. But yeah, thank you for watching. You're the best. Peace out.